Hello. This is me checking if I can hear me in the game. Yes. That's a yes. Yay, everything is working semi-correctly. What's up? It's a Thursday. We're back to classic hardcore. Which for those uninitiated is the version of WoW that's like the way it was way back at the beginning. Only you've got one life to live and one death to die. So mix things up a bit. I'm tired again. So it might be a normal stream length, which is about 2 hours. Or not, like what happened last time, which we just kind of went on and on and on. And I have a confession. I played some more retail after I went offline because I had ideas for where to get extra gear, and it turns out I think we've pretty much done everything that we can do before the season actually starts next week. So that's why we're here. We might revisit it tomorrow. Maybe. Probably not. I won't have a whole lot to do except like hunt for treasure. Anyway, the other reason is I stayed up way too late watching the Classic HC channel on YouTube, which if you visit youtube.com/@ClassicHC, I guess it's like a clip show of like hardcore things that happen, crazy things that happen, mostly deaths, which are always hilarious, but sometimes it's like just squeaking out a win and stuff like that, a whole bunch of random stuff. It kind of reminds me of is it like fails of the week for Halo? Like way back in the day, I would watch a lot of fails of the week. Those were good days. So yeah, I've been watching a bunch of those. Some of them are like very clearly scripted, especially when you like come across a clip from a big Twitch, I call them screamer streamers, you know, the people who are all like, you gotta have the energy like this all the time or you're doing it wrong. And I hate those kind of streams. And yeah, anyway, those are clearly, it's like, okay, yeah, I'm sure that was an entirely natural series of events, not planned at all. But most of them are just like random dudes doing random things and getting into random situations. And surprisingly, not as many like disconnect problems, although there are some, but less than I would have expected given everybody is recording everything they play nowadays. So I guess that's good for the game, I guess. Yeah. Hopefully we do not make that compilation, except for fun stuff. The observant among you will notice I have a second character. This is my bank character. During lunch break, it took about an hour to get this character out of the starting area and into Darnassus. So not for leveling, except for tailoring, possibly, because bags. But yeah, that's my bank alt. That's who that is. I might make extra characters. I don't know. I don't know how deep I want to go down the hardcore rabbit hole, but it would be nice to have money. Excuse me. From a distance, I thought this was a worgen. Nope, it's just a person. I've also, because, if I was watching a stream that pulled this, I would know right away. I changed some graphics options. Basically, I'm running at 10 now across the board, except low shadows and low liquid detail. We might crank up particle density manually, but that doesn't increase for 10. See, you can bring it up to 10 and it does not change. Except a fair. Yeah. So, technically, if you want the pure classic experience, rank quality 3 is a classic experience. The classic we all know and hopefully love. But if I put it up to 3 or put it up to 10, classic back in the day did not have shadows like this. There were no dynamic shadows. You did not see tree branches or the moonlight, you know, shining across the bridge, and you didn't have people shadows. That came later. So oh, in the water. This may have been a thing toward the end of classic, but this is the classic water, and this is the classic shadows. Because it's just more of a vibes thing, really, because when I look at a scene that is like imprinted in my brain, I know that, you know, buildings are kind of unnaturally bright. They kind of stand out, like that gazebo, and the path of, you know, the path that you take was like sun spotted instead of branches, and so it's just a me thing. I'll do some fancier lighting and stuff though, so anyway, that's maybe not interesting to you, but it is interesting to me. I'm gonna not put it in the bank. Equip that before we get into killing things and die. I think it was playing in a different aspect ratio, and it's kind of squished things. Would like to move these a little closer to me. Okay, that's a little better. Okay. So where do we go? I've decided as well. Got a hair in my mouth. Speaking of hair, I did comb, but oh well. I'm gonna keep questy. It just makes things a little easier. I realized that you can like click. You can, if you mouse over, it says you can control left click and it'll like give you directions. So that's, whoops. We'll try not to use that unless we get stuck. Okay, so we're all done here except for walking back here and turning into front. Do we want to do that? Yes. This will be the last couple quests in Darnassus, I think. Except for all these weird ones. We're not going to do these. It's an escort quest. Nope, not going to do it. This is off a rare. Nope, not going to do it. Technically, we could walk down here and grab this. We might as well. I think. Put a waypoint there. I think as far as like walk distance, we can either go straight over here and, you know, aim down there. Or we can go down here and up here. It's kind of... similar. Whatever. Hey, it says in the title, some relaxing hardcore. I don't think we're going to get up to much trouble today, which is fine by me because my brain power is at, we'll say, 60%, which could be bad for me. Also, and I'll probably mention this next time we play retail, I did some more reading. People are talking about the time walking timer more now. I don't know why it took them so long to catch on to like, hey, what? There's something wrong here. Something's different. People are now convinced it's a bug because the 15-minute timer is supposed to stop you from joining a dungeon and then leaving if you don't like it, which I thought the deserter debuff was for. But I guess there's more than one deterrent. And it's supposed to reset when you finish the dungeon, which is why I don't remember ever seeing it. So that's the current status of that. Although there hasn't been any news either way. So it could be Blizzard acknowledging, oh, we need to fix that, put it on the list, and we'll get it fixed someday. Or it could be Blizzard going, if we just don't talk about it, maybe they'll forget about it. But it is I would say most dungeons you would not complete in under 15 minutes anyway. But if you're doing time walking, you will. And it's kind of throws you off your groove. You're like, all right, let's grind out some time walking. Oh, we have to wait 10 minutes. Doink that. And we're walking. We need some silver leaf. I'm not sure at which point we get to learn mana potions, but that would be highly useful. For an emergency. Here's another peace bloom. I recall as a druid relying more heavily on drinks to replenish mana and then just heal yourself. Not really the mana potions. The potions are for emergency heals. But we are an herbalist alchemist. We can make both. We will make them all. Oh, one thing I didn't know that I learned from watching these death clips is there is a flask of petrification, which kind of rings some bells, but I don't remember ever using one or ever seeing one. And you know what? I'm going to look it up right now because I'm thinking about it. WoW Head Classic. Petrification flask. Is this an advanced alchemy thing? Or no? It is. Oh, dang. Oh, maximum alchemy. So, level 60. That's our key to riches. Although it won't matter once I get this druid to 60, right? So, oh well. I think the key to printing money on a hardcore realm is potions and oh, this is that super tree thing. Selling potions and selling bags. I think most people will be doing the same thing. Alchemists and tailors. But there has to be some people out there who are going to be other professions, so there's always a market to capitalize upon. I am not, as you say, entrepreneurial. Here's some Sandy lore, though. I've always been a programmer. So when I went to college, back when everybody was like, you gotta go to college to learn your technical degree. The degree that changes immediately as soon as you graduate. I don't think I use anything that I actually... Well, I shouldn't say what I was about to say because my college understood that if we learned like a language or a framework or a way to do things, that it would be obsolete immediately. So we learned how to learn about computer languages and stuff. So it was a bit different. So I will give them that.
Can I assist you?
But I took computer programming, computer information systems, which is computer science, without the math, because I could not come to terms with math. Get it? Terms, because math. I couldn't get the concepts of math fast enough for an exam, so I didn't do it. I also took economics. So I have a degree in economics and a degree in computer information systems. A computer science equivalent.
Till next we meet.
So I know all about the monies and the making the world go round, and that most of it is just lies and smoke and mirrors and pretending we understand how everything works and that we can control it, but I am not, as you say, an entrepreneur. What were we talking about? Dandelion at Lake Alamo wants you to get the gargantuan tumor. Yes, glowing fruit. Are you gonna plant this? Do not plant this in front of me. One of these makes things grow, and I'm scared. Oh. Oh! Boggling root. Okay, we don't do each one. Uh-oh, that guy's about ready to do the same thing. Oh, those are my bogglings. Excuse me. Yoink. What's the boggling root do? Nothing. Increases physical... Oh, damage for 10 minutes? Nope, that's a frond. Oh, by 1. Oh. Tough stuff. Oh, elite. Is it not? The questy does not put on the map. where the elite spawns. Oaken Scowl. I know where he spawns. That's like burned into my memory. The things that I remember for decades at this point. Oaken Scowl is in a cave down here. We just walked past. Follow the corpses of timberlings. It's possible we don't engage because we'll have to be in a group. Yeah, I think we're just gonna walk. I think we're just out of here. Where does my Hearthstone go? Dolinar. Probably should have set it for Ashenvale. The longer I think, the less it's going to make a difference. Do I teleport to Moonglade and fly to Ruthairn Village and then not walk back? Or is it going to take... I think it's going to take the same amount of time. Let's just walk. Maybe we'll pick some herbs. Don't slip off a root and break your neck. I'm actually going to stop tracking that one. Can I put a marker on? No, I can't. Oh, okay, map, you're getting... Okay. Well, I'm gonna get a peace bloom while we're here. Spider. I'm headed for the Earth route anyway. I've seen some people with an add-on watching those clips. I don't want to overload my classic with add-ons that I don't think are like the add-on I saw seemed to put a countdown timer on their portrait for when combat should go away, unless it's just been a coincidence that it reached 1 the same time they got out of combat. But I'm pretty sure that number changes if you're running away and don't do anything. You don't cast healing spells, you don't damage, then it's pretty quick when they like turn away and walk back. If you damage them, that pretty much guarantees that they'll keep following you. And if you heal yourself, that also seems to increase the time they follow you. They see that as an aggressive move. Although, they have changed the rules of Classic, so you can't... It used to be that you could... I'm not going to walk into a pit while I do this. It used to be that you could walk these guys... Nope. Where is he? He's around here somewhere. Maybe they aren't a rare. Anyway. Big old demon dudes. Used to be that in the bored 60s of vanilla WoW would pull one of these big honking demons all the way into Stormwind. And, you know, all the newbies in Goldshire would try to band together to stop the assault, and they just get mass murdered over and over and over. Good times, good times. But Blizzard, they cut that. You can't do that in hardcore because well, the city is supposed to be safe. Although, hilariously, my favorite clips are when Onyxia, anything related to Onyxia, because she's supposed to be, you know, she's the baby raid, right? She's the very first raid. She's the easiest raid. I like the clips where Onyxia, like, stomps a raid. And I saw a clip, a guy, whoever, just idling in Stormwind Keep, and someone came along and started the quest to reveal Onyxia in the Stormwind Keep. And she summons all the guards to assist her, and they then proceeded to mow down this AFKer who was nowhere near the level needed to take on those guys. So Stormwind Keep is not safe. I mean, I knew that. I remember that because that Onyxia event is probably the most memorable part of Classic for me. So I would have been like, this place not safe. But it was fun to see a clip like, yeah, Onyxia gotcha. For once. Anyway. We're still walking. Where are we going? We're just going to, hold on, do I have the sparkle dust? I do. So, in theory, if I feel prepared enough, Ursel the Mauler, time to untrack that. Ooh. Okay. Buzzbox 411 and Tools of the Highborn. Also fish. We could fish. That is a level 14 quest somehow. But I do have the grouper in my bag, right? Yes.
Peace be with
Fly!
you. May the stars.
Okay, it definitely looks... It looks way better than this. This is how it honestly looked. It was kind of a mountain. Time to visit the Gray Town. Called Dark Shore for a reason, I suppose. This is just the weather. Prob's dying. Yep. Was correct. All right. This is the freaking quest that we picked up to go get the corpse, the Thresher corpse on the beach, and then we got Zerg rushed by exactly one Murloc who hit a lot harder than I was expecting. And distracted me long enough to get eaten by a bear.
The moon be with you. May the stars guide you.
I thought there used to be a quest like farther out on the dock, but it ain't on the map. Strider meat. We could just kill ostriches. Let's see, it's a drop quest. We need meat. Every Strider should have a sizable piece of meat. So that means for 5 pieces of meat, we'll need to kill 73.5 Striders. Two levels above. So that should be safe. They are not the same type of creature. So that won't pull the cat. If they were both the same, that was something you learned real fast. Okay, bye! I guess I could root you, but I'd rather you just ran around and brought another one, honestly. Would you look at that? No meat. I really want bear form. Moon chicken. Strider. Bear. Thistle bear. Let us test the metal of a thistle bear. Man, they're kind of tough, not gonna lie. The Moonkin level 13. You know what? I think we need to come back when we're 12. This is kind of touch and go more than I want. We're gonna fish. Just gonna be what we do. Phone is making my headphones buzz. I really need to disconnect my... I have an email address that I got from Gmail when Gmail was brand new. So it's a pretty simple, common word that I spelled it correctly, but many people spell it wrong. So they may have an email address that's spelled wrong. But in a rare moment, a brief sparkle of clarity, they sign up for something with the correct spelling, which is me. So I get so much trash from people who are too stupid to realize they're not getting confirmation emails. I know where all kinds of people live. I know the last 4 digits of many credit card numbers. It's like, you guys are idiots. Make sure you type your email in correctly. I used to send an email to people, if I could. Sometimes I could, like, message them on whatever they've used to sign up for and be like, you're using my email? You should change that. Oh, thanks for the warning. I'll get right on that. They've never done that. And it's always 100% been a lie. They do not change the email, and I keep getting their junk. So, the big brain move actually is to have email with numbers on the end, because those aren't common. Or if they are, people remember the numbers better. So. My fish got away. What a surprise. Technically, we could buy Darkshore Grouper. I'm not. I'm going to go buy some bait, because...
What can I get for you today?
Forget this.
Safe travels.
Fishing is the worst. But also, that's a level 14 quest, so we should do it. The sunshine that I remember fondly running up and down. Here's an option, though. We could make the fabled wetlands run. Not recommended without cat form / prowl. But it would give us access to the rest of the world's leveling zones. I'm watching the bobber. I'm pretty sure that first splash was someone else's. Okay, now I do remember the footprints in Classic, so I think I'm okay with... We didn't get that at rank 3 graphics. But I do remember footprints in Classic. So... I'm gonna leave it. Oh, we have 3 grouper. Okay. It's so quiet. Fish still gets away somehow. There's always a 1% chance that your fish gets away, and since we're using XCOM rules of odds, the fish gets away 90% of the time. We can watch the deaths roll in. Water too shallow. What? Albacore. Rainbow fin albacore. I feel like our fishing the first time around was more productive. And we didn't even use a bobber. We just... There's a human in chat asking where to buy bags. And someone said, go to Darnassus. And just like, oh, I'm a human. I don't have the flight path. Take the boat. You have to take the boat to get here. People are like weirdly dedicated and weirdly lazy. And weirdly dedicated to being lazy. And we need 2 more fish. Maybe this one will be fish number 5. And we will celebrate. Just as much as if it was fish number 6. But nope. Nope, it was an oily blackmouth. Oh, my bad. Is that a new quest? Gaffer Jacks. We had not yet invented the concept of schools of fish. So there's no pool to go looking for. It's just throw it out and hope you got... Oh, we got number 5. Woo! We might as well be done at this point. Uh-oh, was that theirs or mine? I think that was theirs. I heard it in one ear more than both. Yeah. Well, we have talents. I forgot. It doesn't flash the buttons at you in Classic. Because it thinks you're not as stupid as I am. You have 2 talent points. So Nature's Grasp was a pain. Oh, I got a chest. With a bolt of linen. Wow, I'm rich.
Hi. Off with you. Watch your back. See you soon.
The Blump fishing pole. And now I can sell this fishing
How
pole.
are ya?
Make sure I am selling the correct one. Threw me off a little
Safe
bit
travels.
with the bobber on there, but let's go get this Gaffer Jack's quest. I forgot all about it until I read it on the map. Yo.
Salutations!
Salutations! Came to Aberdeen because of the quiet. I want to invent my inventions where it's quiet. So I took a ship to Aberdeen and had a little too much to drink. I dropped my box of Gaffer Jacks overboard. Don't know where I dropped them, but if you fish for them in the ocean, you may find them.
Right.
How much do I get before I waste more time fishing? Fishing 12. You get 2 silver and 50 gold. You make a compelling argument, sir. I am at the mercy of the flow of silver until I get my auction house empire rolling. Where's my fishing pole? There's my fishing pole. So I just fish a gaffer, huh? It's gonna be like, oh, your fish are off the hook. Not in a good way either. Because I got rid of the bait. Maybe we'll get lucky on our first go? No. Why would we think that? You're so silly. I hit escape to close my bags and put the fishing pole away. You know, wait, crab. Fish over here, then. This is our second fish. Fish number 2. Fish got away. All right. I don't think that counts technically. Good. How many fishing ups does it take to get a gaffer jack? We're at 2.
I've the finest wares in the land. Off
We're going to be spending our silver on a stupid... We're still at 2 stupid fish because they keep coming off the hook. Now my chair has decided it's not comfortable anymore. Be perfectly fine during work for hours upon hours, but no, and I want to enjoy a game. So that was 4 fish for 1 gaffer jack. Try it again. One fish. Water too shallow. Not rotate camera. 1 fish. No jack. 2 fish, no jack. 1 fish, 2 fish. 3 fish, no jack. So 4 fish. Again, gaffer jack. Oh, 1 fish, gaffer jack. I remember from statistics class we need at least 31 points of data in order to start forming a hypothesis. I sure hope it doesn't take 31 fish. So far it's been 4 fish for the first 2 and 1 fish for the second 2. 1 fish. Ooh. Three. I'm just staring at the light dancing on the water. Oh, that was 4 fish. We've broken our maximum fish streak. Oh. 5. The sun ray moves in the opposite direction of the camera. Fancy. I feel like we're kind of stuck until we get bear form. And to get bear form, we need to kill some things. But to kill things, we need bear form. Hopefully level 12 is a nice push. Good, we're getting it to the point again where it's down at the lower third of the fishing... Oh! The lower third of the fishing bar that the fish nibbles. Not only have I lost count of how many fish it's been... Now I know why people are standing out here for hours on end. See, we did fairly decent up at Bashal Aran. Or Bashal Aran. Up here. I can't close the map. Okay. I have to hit escape to close the map, but if you're fishing, you hit escape. It cancels fishing first. It doesn't close your window first. We were doing so good, and now it's just like, nah. No fish. Finally. Number 5. We still need 3. Hopefully this... Nope. Too much to hope for. Oh, technically I have weak auras installed. There's the weak aura experience bar that everybody uses. That I think I might be okay putting up here at the top. Because way back in Classic, there was a little add-on known as Titan Bar. That kind of had a bunch of little add-ons that you could put on it. One of them was an experience tracker and time to level up and everything like that. And I'd put Titan Bar back on, but it's kind of lost its charm, I think. I don't like taking up a whole bar, right? I'm going to be on another 15 fish streak before we get a gaffer jack. We don't get one in the next 3 fish, we're leaving. One. I said 1. 2. At this point, you'd think, why don't you just stay until the bobber? Oh, 3. I was fully prepared to walk away, even though we have a minute left on our fishing pole. But I'm not beholden to... Message in a bottle. Isn't that a quest? Can I open it without canceling my fish? Oh, intellect. Lord Melanos has claimed another victim. Rest in peace, fellow druid. Can we at least get a fish? There, before it expires. Thank you. I'm wasting my bobber time. So, I don't think... I think it applies the fishing level when you click, right? That's what I would assume. I would assume the worst possible scenario, which would be buff is expired. The buff doesn't apply when you cast. It applies when you click. Anyway. Alright, we're going to do the 3 thing again. 3 fish, we're walking away. We don't get a gaffer jack. And if we do get one, we might as well just stick it out for the last one. Or... Or I run ads, because I'm going to be fishing for 3 minutes anyway, so might as well, Oh! We did it! And that, kids, is why you stick to it and don't threaten to run away from your job, like, No, I would have absolutely left. I said 3, I meant 3, I would have left.
Hey,
Here's your
you have a great day
junk.
now. Interesting.
Bring 12 electropellers. One night I wandered the roads of Dark Shore. I was looking for a new river or lake to try my new self-propelled exploding duck decoy, and I think I was a little tipsy because I passed out and awoke later in Aberdeen. My hair was singed. My bag of electropellers was gone. Must have dropped them in the water. I need those electropellers. You can fish them out of some lake or stream in Dark Shore.
Off and away.
I'm pretty sure that's a pretty honkin' cool. Yeah, that raises fishing by 50 for 10 minutes. We're not doing that right now. What we are doing, because we didn't level up, is I'm going to go visit the restroom because I have been drinking a lot of water. And biology calls, and I'll run ads at the top of the hour while I'm away, and you won't miss anything. Yeah, so, BRB. Greetings, I've returned. Not gonna lie, I half expected to be dead based on all the hardcore clips I've seen. And I think the only way that could have happened is if some marauding level 60 or high level warlock had a, are they Doomstalkers? The big stompy demon guys. Let him off his, restraints or whatever. Chains, bindings, took off his bindings, and didn't let him rampage. What's the other one? That all I know is that it lands like a meteor and it looks like a stone elemental, and those guys also rampage around if the warlock lets them off the leash. Yeah. Fun times! I feel like out of all the things that would have been fixed, those would have been fixed, so that can't happen anymore. Okay, where do we go? Honestly, you know what? We could probably handle the Striders.
What brings you here?
Nothing. I was just looking at your shadow meld. A very nice shadow meld, if I do say so myself. Bear. Moonstalker. Strider. Oh no. Make sure we're not backing up into a bear like last time. Come at me! Yeah, you run away. Don't run away so much as flail around a bit. Get the surplus of spider meat. You know what? Oh, there's one. Hold on. Drink some milk. We could get revenge on that bear that killed us. Great. Instantly broke free. Okay, I see how it is. Sentinel, you want to help? Help? A little help? Never mind. I'm pretty sure it's dead. Just gonna... Blech. A single strider meat. Yeah, I should apply that. You know what? There's a person here Let us assist in the murder of Murlocs. So we can assess this thing without dying like last time. We did it, yeah! Creature bones, run away. This probably gets us to 12. Where's that bear? It wasn't him. There's a strider. I think it was this one. He's been murdered. So we panic ran up here. The crab is innocent. I don't know why I'm looking like this, trying to look up the hill. This is not VR. I think I ran up here and hooked a left, tried to, because I remember someone standing here at the rocks, which is actually pretty dangerous because there's a bear right there. So it must have been this one. Actually, it was him, wasn't it? I think we ran up this way and over here. Either way. That was, you know what? It was a terrible nightmare. And then we woke up in our barrow back in not Darnassus, Teldrassil. I abandoned the meat quest for meat. Pretty sure this will, yeah, this will easily put us over the edge. Take your quest of bones.
I am honored. A loon like yours.
You're honored. I'm just happy I lived. Recover sea turtle. In the waters west of Alberdine.
Goddess watch over you.
I don't remember where that is. We have a couple more quests. Do we have a druid trainer here? Is that too much to ask? I feel like yes. Yes, it is. We should put the investment in to go get the class skills from our druid trainer and then come back and do Luna Claw. Because we probably get a bonus to something useful. Maybe a level 3 Wrath. Fingers crossed. Probably something useless.
Greetings.
Oh, cave mushrooms.
Go in peace.
No, we ain't doing that.
Ishnu-Allah.
Red crystal? Possibly.
Farewell.
No promises. There. Can we cook at... Yeah, we don't have fish. There's a fire. Oh my. Crate 3. Nice. Can we cook anything at all? No. Boar meat, wolf meat. Mining supplies.
Well met.
Intellect could help. Because I feel like if we bought cooking for fish, we could cook some fish. All right. Enough dilly-dally. Actually, we'll fly back to Darnassus. We'll get our quest or class skills. Drop some stuff. Oh, somebody died at 60. Oh, in Black Rock Depths. The last words were GG. I picture that as they're surrounded. There's no way out. He just salutes his fellow companions. JJ, my good sirs.
I am honored.
And
God is
that was it. One more hero doesn't return from Black Rock Mountain. Aha! We found the Threshers. Around here. What level are they? 14? I'm sure they hit like a truck, but they're not going to have any magic. Mages Guild! It's in all caps, so you have to shout it. I don't make the rules. The rules of the internet were founded in the early 90s. Oh, I need to set my hearth. You know, trying to think of where to set my hearth in Darnassus. I think there is only one spot, and it's like completely out of the way. Like, why even? Actually, it's probably on the map. Oh, there's a quest. A donation of wool, level 60. Okay. Innkeeper. Yeah, so there's a building over here that looks like an inn, but isn't. The inn is over here. The bank is over here. The auction house is over here. There's only one mailbox here. Darnassus was like the worst laid out alliance city. Ironforge is the best. Stormwind is classic, especially with flying. And we don't speak of the Exodar. And we're walking. They're all camping out over here.
What brings you here?
Oh. We got ourselves a fancy regrowth. What does... Whoops, I spelled talents wrong. Does Wowhead have any article about hardcore WoW Druid leveling? Okay, this is the one we were referring to where it's like Nature's Grasp first and then just improved Wrath and natural weapons. Icy Veins. Hardcore Druid class guide. Talent build. Charles is the most reliable and consistent damage dealer of the Druid specializations, and it will be your default choice for leveling. Oh, okay. But then it just takes you to like the normal classic Druid leveling guide, which I think you don't want to do. Yeah. I mean, okay. We'll just do what Wowhead says for now, because what else can we do? We can't. There is nothing else we can do until we get bear form. Nature's grasp. Am I active anytime? So that's a... Does Wowhead have a rotation? It's pretty much just... Wrath will be your best friend, so bind it to a key that you won't mind pressing 1,830,238 times. Like to create a macro that casts the highest rank of Wrath you have... Why wouldn't you just... Why do you have to make that a macro? I guess so it auto-updates in the future and you don't have to swap out whatever. I'm fine swapping. Okay. It says to get Entangling or Nature's Grasp, right? But it doesn't actually say when to use it. So I'm just going to use it on pole. So as soon as they come up and hit me, I walk a few feet away and start spamming Improved Wrath. Burp. What we're going to do. Oh, I need Deathlog to be up here. That's better. Need Questy to be up a little bit. I said up, up, up. Can you not? That is much better. What if I do this? Oh. I'm learning something new. I've been educated. I don't know why I was spending so much time precision placing that, because it'll all change. So I stream in 1080p for my game window for obvious reasons, namely that 1080p is maximum. Well, you can technically stream 1440p, but I should say 16:9 aspect ratio is streaming, right? I usually play by myself in 16:10 because 16:10 is the superior aspect ratio. But what that does is gives you... It scales the UI. It gives the UI some room to grow. And it does, and then it changes everything. So everything's a little bit out of whack. We're going back. Okay. So we didn't get an upgrade to our spells. We got Regrowth, which is primary druid healing spell. Other than Healing Touch. I prefer Regrowth and Rejuve. Toss that up on when you're in a pinch and easy. We can try Luna Claw. It would be nice to get bear form if we're having a short stream, to at least be like, we made some good progress. Progress that we can point to other than a level. We went from 11 to 12 in an hour and a half. Our boat. Pretty sure that's a boat to the wetlands. Ah! I wanted to drop stuff off at the bank and we didn't. Rip. Well, if we get Luna Claw, we will be going back to the bank here shortly. We have this intellect by 4 for half an hour. Clean this up. Clean this up. Is there anything else that gives us... We have armor. Strength really doesn't apply at the moment. It will when we become a bear. Yeah, and this too will only really apply. I mean, that's pathetic. 1 damage. Well, percentage-wise, at this young of a level... at this young of an age... 1 is... maybe 10%? How hard do we hit? 14 to 22, so it's 0.5%. Never mind. It's terrible. All right. Just going to pre-launch that. You're supposed to auto get rooted. There you go. Hey, 1 root is down. We can probably do this. Wait, did it replace my roots? No. There we go. Actually... I don't want him rooted there because he might pick up on things. All right, we've got some milk. Chug a milk. We might want to kill this guy because Luna Claw comes down from here. And we'll want to get as much of a head start on damage as we can. Yeah, let's do that now, shall we? More milk. We're going to be chugging the milk. All right. Root. All right, here we go. We have a food buff. We should do both. We have a potion on hand. We have this severed claw that we can apply. I think we can do this. Oh. We can only root outside. Reduced their smackage. Just so I don't have to Okay. Talk and leave. We did it. Ladies and gentlemen, we did it. Pretty sure I overkilled, but that's fine. There's no such thing as overkill in hardcore. There's only winning. We could go kill some striders while we have our buffs up. I don't know if you can hear it. I'm mashing tab target. Man, one thing that I'll say, I'm very used to listening to streamers who have their setup polished. I dare say professional. I would say I'm not professional. I don't really make money, but I am good at the audio, I think. Good enough, right? But watching the death clips, I think I told someone I know that I'm relieved that the old tradition of sticking your old nasty gaming headset microphone up your nose, so you hear every breath that they take and every slam of the keyboard. It's like the least you could do is listen to your own audio back, right? Just record yourself a little bit, record your session, find the problem points, and don't post clips where we are participating inside your body. Anyway. It's just like, well, this really takes me back to fails of the week times. Xbox Live, gaming headsets, voice chat was a brand new idea, so everybody was trying to figure it out back then, but these days we figured it out, okay? we've licked audio. The root immediately undid. Strider meat. We are not stripping the flesh from Aragorn's body. The birds are called striders. You know what? I'm gonna root you right here. Ah. What now? Nope. A whole bird, an ostrich-sized bird, has no meat on it. Makes total sense. A rabid thistle bear. We could do that. We have the bauble. We just place the trap, right? Used to capture a thistle bear. Well, let's read the quest text. Sickness has spread. Thistle bears have been hit hardest by the plague. The once noble beasts, blah, blah, blah. Take this trap to the forest and lay it on the ground. Any thistle bear that crosses the light shall become docile for a short time. So we plant a trap. We run back. There is thistle bear. Captured thistle bear. All right, we go. We run onward and upward. I do not actually know how long they stay under the spell. I don't recall ever having a problem with them like breaking out. So just It's one of those quests where we walk all the halfway down Darkshore and walk all the way back. Heaven forbid that you wanted to continue doing quests down there. That's some lag moving the map around. In fact, I'm pretty sure I've had a captured thistlebear. I've led one all over the dang place, so it's not like a timer we should ever have to worry
What
about.
brings you here? Good luck, friend.
Oh, I lost the trap. Nope. Here's your bear.
Till next
Here we
time.
go. It dies, right? Like instantly. Like, oh no. As I feared, the cure does not work. Here's the meme begins. It's not just kill some bears. It's kill 20 bears. And I don't know where the bear flank quest is. I'm sure we'll come across it at some point. But apparently bears don't have flanks. So you will be killing like 80 bears. That bear's name is Steve Jobs. I'm momentarily confused. I'm going to set my Hearthstone here. You know what? We'll hit set. Nah, we better not.
Elune be with you. May the stars guide you. I am honored.
The thing about setting your Hearthstone is that it preserves your orientation. And I think I want to be like as safe as
Goddess
possible.
bless you. Go in peace.
Nowhere near the doors. Okay. We can go get our bear form now, hopefully. Please.
How may I help? Be careful.
And drop things off at the bank. Need a post-it note add-on to remind me. Just put it right here, right above, you know, just notes. Is there? While we're flying, let me open up the add-on. WoW up, of course. Get that, whatever it's called now. Not Curse Gaming anymore. It's something Wolf. Don't download it. It's spyware. Nope. Nope, not Retail Classic. Rating Buster, Math. Note. Character Notes. Notepad. Oh, hold on. I think Questy has something like that. Now that My journey. New adventurer note. See, this is kind of like journal stuff. I just want like post-it note kind of thing. Simple tool to manage your personal in-game notes without having to use text files. No, I don't want that. It's like out of the way. I want like post-it. Nah. Sticky note. Nope. There's nothing. Missed opportunity, man. I moved my chair and now I feel out of alignment. There we go. Maybe it's the... I don't know. You ever You're just sitting at your computer, and then all of a sudden it feels like everything's all up in your face. Nothing's changed. Bank first. I'm going to drop off all the fish. You don't necessarily need to send it all to my bank character.
How may I help?
Boggling root, might as well goes in there. Oh, I mean, we could use them, I guess. We could sell this. Oh, bind when equipped. That is for sure mail. Mail to character for auctioning. Along with 10 silver. That should be enough for now. I don't know if money is an instant send. I know sending an item is still an hour. Is not instant. We could check that right now. No. Actually, I don't know if Classic has the icon with the bank. Okay, no. People are selling transports to Darnassus for 1 gold. Dude, nobody... If someone has a gold, they don't have to use your port to go. They can walk. Unless they're an alt, I suppose. You're just catering to alts only. Rude. One day I will be rich and famous.
Goddess, watch over you.
You're taking your large step into a much larger world. Druid of the Claw. Yeah.
Greetings.
Moralizing Roar and Enrage.
Till next we meet.
So... Bear form, dire bear. Wart, wart. Attack? No. Maul. Taunt. You'll probably never need this. Because I'm going to be playing by myself mostly, decreasing nearby enemies' melee power for 30 by 32. Generate 20 rage over 10 seconds, but reduce base armor. Ugh. Ew. Time to move some things around because I put these things that I'll rarely use up here. So Maul, Growl, Enrage, Demoralizing Roar. I'll be using that often. Okay, we're getting at the point where I'm going to need to start mapping things out as far as key bindings. Oh, bear form! Which was super annoying because... I think Control 1, Control F1. I wanted to play Druid specifically and only for cat form. So of course, that's the last thing that you get. We can't use this in combat. A sprouted frond. So we just sell it. Voodoo Claw, Soulbound. Oh, feathers. We don't need those. Wizards do. Mages. We don't need a meat. Chunk of meat. Bolt of linen. Strider meat. Earth root, silver leaf. Okay. And 10 more silver. Where's the cooking trainer? Probably up here somewhere. First aid. Cooking. We're going to do a little bit of housekeeping before we go out and try out our bear. Let's see. What does shift 1 do? Okay, so far that's like change your hotbar. I don't want that. Options. Key bindings. Can we change key bindings? No. This is action bar 2, I believe. Yes. Okay, this will not, I cannot reach more than maybe 5 or 6, but for now, it'll have to do. And like in my head, shift moves things up, control moves things down, and alt moves things sideways. So I think I would want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then shift 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then control 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then probably alt 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then there's also UER. This isn't useful. Obviously, WASD. What's F? F must be focus. Z is... Okay. Getting reacquainted with the basics.
What brings you here?
You should... Can you sell me recipes for, like, things?
I am honored.
Spiced wolf meat? I don't... There's no wolf meat. Charred spiced. What? Boiled clams.
May the stars guide you.
There are no
Feel
recipes
free
for
to
fish? Do
fly.
I just sell fish? Oh, there's smoked sage fish. That's 50 silver? No. Okay. We can't cook. Dare I? Yes. Strider meat. We'll probably get a Strider meat recipe. Egg. I mean, I'm gonna sell that. This is old food now. Pruning knife. We don't need that. Yoink. Fishing pole. Blump. We should probably keep that forever. Yeah, we should probably keep that forever. Need a healing potion. So it costs 29 copper to craft. We could sell the materials separately for 25. All right, we're going back. Boing, boing. I'm gonna send more money because I'm scared. I'm gonna send 10 more copper. I mean silver. G. It's more S. Also, does gold move instantly? It appears not. At some point, they did change that. Now it's instant for everybody, for everything, no matter what you're sending. But for a long time, they changed it so moving gold was instant, but not items. Okay. Good to know that I need to keep an hour's worth of silver on me at any given... Oh, somebody got by belly grub. A mean old pig in Red Ridge. I know, belly grub. Rah. I think all I'm going to wrap up is Strider meat. However long that takes, that will be the last and only thing we do for tonight. So if you're... The only thing that could happen is we accidentally die. It is possible. Unlikely. But possible. I don't know at what point they gave us double action rows, because I really wish we had that. And I don't want to install like a big UI revamp. I want that layout, but I don't want the add-on overhead that comes with it. So, alas, I cannot have 3 rows. I'll have to map out my key bindings on retail, because I'm pretty sure I have everything out to T. So I like to keep things 1, 2, 3, 4, Q, E, R, F, and then ZX, CV. But then the straight down from 5TGB, that's kind of like my every once in a while kind of utility stuff out of combat, because I can barely reach that I can in combat, but it's kind of a stretch. I don't want to stretch to something that I need to survive. So, you know how it go. Bear, let us not attempt to fight a... Oh. Hello. Let's see how this works. I most certainly like demoralizing roar. I'm going to need a better way to shift. Because control F1 is a stretch. Haha, literally. You want a strider or are you trying to kill a bear? You're trying to flee a bear. I'm okay with using mouse a little bit. But I need to be able to do, like, break out and heal. This is usually how it goes. It probably won't remain that way. That dead thistle bear is still there. Actually, I think it was dead down here last time. It has moved. It got up and walked. Okay. It lasted the whole time. No strider meat. Somebody else is tagging striders. Oh. Not ready for the furbolg. Okay, now that I'm thinking, if I was a strider, where would I live? Oh, that's a bear. Bet that's the bear that killed us. Watch this be the bear that kills us again. Not even a chance. I have been avenged. Change of plans. If we can't find, like, an actual flock of striders. We found one. Oh, okay. Just chill. the lack of meat. Bear, come to me. Okay, bye. I feel a lot safer with a bear. I'm pretty sure it gives us a big ol' armor bonus, so... It's... Drop quests were the worst part of Warcraft for a very long time. And they were the worst in Classic. And it's the one thing that I really wish I didn't have to relive. It's not even like, oh, it's an old game. You know, we didn't realize back then that it wasn't fun. We knew back then that it wasn't fun. It's not like we had an epiphany. Oh, we've learned the secret to fun. It was not fun to hunt for a strider for half an hour, kill it, maybe fight somebody else for it, and it doesn't drop a meat. And it's like, of course it should drop a meat. Look, it's made of meat. Anyway. Here we are. Trying to find meat. Demoralizing roar is... Mwah. It's so much not damaged. I should just explore as a bear, honestly, so I don't get, like, surprised. Stalk a runt. Oh. Have a cat. Let's just... He's hitting me so fast. Look how much damage the thorns are doing. Oh. I honestly, I kind of remember this place being more full of striders in the past. Clearly, I've misremembered. Are they across the road? I mean, there is a strider. You're gonna die on the thistle bear. Okay. No meat. But is anybody surprised, eh? Anybody? Anybody surprised out there? Hmm? This is kind of dangerous. I'm trying to keep an eye on bears. There's a sick deer. Oh, I'm out of mana. For transforming into bear? How much does that take? 100 mana. No, not healing touch. Vile sprite. Aha. I have located... Whoop. On the other side of that bear. Please be the meat with we seek. My thorns are gone. It would be nice to be able to see my mana in bear form so I know if I can shift out. Okay, they gave me fortitude, which boosted my my max health, which makes it look like I almost died. I'm looking for a stalker. We probably all are. Did I bear fall from the sky, or was that a glitch? Did my eyes deceive me? Briarthorn. There's a strider. We are in a strider spawning habitat. Of course, can I loot? No. Cannot pick a Briarthorn yet. Finally. This seems like a quest that I should not have been hunting and pecking for. This should have been completed along with another quest. Don't die next to the bear, please. Oh, look at the meat we didn't get because that one had no muscles. Not just not enough muscles, but like no muscles. It was a zombie. Had no meat. Zero meat. Sorry for anybody who's getting pre-roll ads just to see this mess of the last few minutes. I'm gonna walk on the other side. Fingers crossed. The first strider we see is gonna drop a nice, juicy chicken leg. What do I see? Disappointment. Oh, there is a single strider. Come to me. Okay, it's not ticking damage anymore. It'll come back. Strider meat. We did it. Now we can cook meat from a strider that will... I'd rather learn to eat crickets, maybe some moss, than have to find another chicken leg off a strider.
Ishnu Dal Diev. Be careful.
Strider stew. Oh boy!
Good luck, friend.
Are we sleeping in here? No. There are no Z's. Okay. Because I'm paranoid after seeing problems. I don't think it's possible for somebody to grief in here and like you log in and there's mayhem happening downstairs, but be... No, let's not be anywhere crazy. Let's just be here. Okay. Actually, we can sell some junk real quick.
What brings you here? Goddess watch over you.
Apparently, that innkeeper doesn't sell anything.
Highest quality.
Maybe. The highest quality, eh? Vandal's message, Strider stew. We could... No. Here's the thing. Is there a potion trainer here? Drink vendor? Tailoring supplies? Change of plans. Small change of plans. We're going to Darnassus. We're going to talk to the alchemy trainer and see what level I need to be to learn the next recipe.
Hello.
Because we're getting to the point where we need to... These minor healing potions are probably not going to cut it. Although to level up, I probably... Trying to see it so it calculates correctly how much it costs to craft. You can never be too careful. So it would take 2 silver leaf, which is 10 from the vendor, and 1 empty vial, which is... Wait, that's incorrect. So is it tallying up auction? Or is it actually tallying up how much it costs to buy an empty vial? Oh, earth root is expensive. Pretty sure this world has AQ unlocked. And at BlizzCon, I actually heard someone pronounce AQ. It's on courage. So a hard Q on courage. Like Ankh, I suppose. On courage. I mean, They could be pronouncing it wrong too. That's entirely possible. Was that a hunter? I didn't think it was a hunter. I don't know. I knew it wasn't legitimate. Alchemy supplies. It's probably faster to jump off the bridge here. Also, apparently, so if you fall in lava, you are capable of jumping out of the lava before it ticks the damage, and then you land in the water again, and it, the timer starts over. It's only a few frames, not even like a whole second. But it is possible to jump out of lava and not have it burn. So you're swimming in lava, but very difficult to do. Many people don't do it successfully, although they all think they could.
Goddess bless you.
Where's the trainer?
What brings you here?
Thank you. 25. And we get a mana potion. This is the healing potion I am thinking of. Alchemy 55. So we need to be making many things. Okay. Let's make another stack of minor healing potions, and that's it! Ladies and gentlemen, that's it. I may buy another bag, but I did just transfer money to my other character, but I have a little more. Yeah, I don't know what we'll do tomorrow. Maybe more of this. Maybe we'll go back to retail. There's really not much to do in retail, so we might just do this again. Oh, nice. We made it an entire one level. We started at 11. We ended at 12. At least we're a bear now, which maybe triples our survivability. It's much harder to kill, especially with demoralizing roar. So I think we need to be careful in the water still. There's a few, like, obviously threshers. I'm pretty sure they're, like, alone. So it's possible to get them without getting murlocked. There's a sunken ship that is swarming with murlocs. We will not be doing that. I've been reading threads and stuff, and it's pretty much a running thread, I suppose. If it's an elite quest, just walk away. Don't do it. Not worth it. I will apply that philosophy to dungeons also. I will not be doing dungeons. Not only do I not enjoy putting my life in the hands of another person, I don't want to put it into the hands of 4 other people. So, no dungeons, no raids, solo, no elites. Maybe an impromptu group if we're like lined up waiting for the one quest to spawn. But yeah, well, we'll see how far we get this time. I think I got my hardcore legs right. Haven't died yet. I don't think we've been close to dying. Like, screen turn red is close to dying. Anyway, I'll see you later. I'll put this up on YouTube as soon as I can, and see you tomorrow. All right. Bye-bye.